session. If you follow Test cricket, that is where most of the fun happens. So let's hope that is the case with NFLQ Northeast UG cohort as well. We saw two really great semi-final rounds in the post-lunch, in the pre-lunch session, and we saw a really nice potential region winning score of 175 put up by one of the teams. Well, let's see if the next two semi-finals match up to that benchmark and hopefully go beyond as well. To take part in the third semi-final today, the first one after lunch, we have 6 teams already on stage. I'm going to introduce them to you in short. And these are the teams, if you remember, who qualified by ranking 3rd, 7th, 11th, 15th, 19th, and 23rd in the proctored round. Let's give them a round of applause as I call out their names. At table A, representing Assam Don Bosco University Department of Management, home team, Rajiv Adhikari and Kunal Chetia. Give them a round of applause. At team B, Tripura University, Agartala, Amritangshu Ghosh and Tushar Biswas. Table C or team C, Northeastern Hill University, Shillong, Aritra Chakraborty and Vipin. Give them a round of applause. They are better dressed than I am and they have got ACs under their blazers for sure because I have no idea otherwise how they are managing. All right. To their left, team D, Don Bosco College from Itanagar, Dev Nabam and Anya Sari. Give them a round of applause. And at table number E, the 5th team on stage, Assam Science and Technology University, Guwahati, represented by Arpan Goswami and Vibom Bhargav Deka. Give them a round of applause, please. Last but certainly not the least, table F, representing Jorhat Engineering College, Bamungao, Maharnab Kashyap and Aditya Pallabnath. These are your 6 teams who will take part in the third semi-final. One big team in the audience. You get something which they don't get, which is NISM mugs or chocolates, depending upon what is the level of the audience question. So let's move quickly and show you the rules for this semi-final. If you've been following the earlier 2 semi-finals closely, the rules are identical. These are your rules. 5 rounds, 42 questions. I will explain the rules for each round before that round begins. Yes. Okay. No worry. I will explain the rules of each round to you in short before the round begins. And of course, if you have any doubt about the rules, please don't be formal and say, I was here for the first 2. How should I ask for a doubt? Please stop me and ask. I will explain it in detail until you are satisfied, right? We will give you a scores update at the end of each round, which will be a cumulative score. And I will also give you a score update at the end of the 9th question in the last round with 3 questions to go. So in case you want to strategize, take it easy or go for the kill, that is when you get a score update at the very end. Audience, I will come to you with audience questions if the teams do not answer. And there are dedicated audience questions in case the teams answer everything like semi-final number 1. Audience prizes are mugs and chocolates. We will come to that when I come to the audience question. For now, we are waiting on our scorer to be here, after which we will start off. Yeah, here. All right. Mohikshit, when you're settled in, give me a thumbs up and we will begin. You're good? All right. Rules for round number 1 on your screen. Round number 1 is all about multiple choice questions. We like to begin on a relatively easy note. So we will give you the answer, but with 3 other wrong answers extra. Buy 1, get 3 free. 20 seconds is what you get to answer. The questions do not pass. There's only one request. Please tell me the alphabet as well as the full answer. So don't just say A, B, C or D. Tell me the answer in front of that. Well, if you get it right, plus 10. If you get it wrong, there is no negative in this round. So please feel free to guess. If you haven't answered at the end of 16 or 17 seconds, I will prompt you by saying 5 seconds more or 3 seconds more. That's your cue to pick up the mic and answer. All teams, please ensure that your microphones are on. Don't switch them off in between because then we waste valuable time trying to make sure that they are on. If all the teams are ready, for this round, we will begin with team A and flow clockwise, but of course, not passing the question. Team A, question number 1 on your screen now. Under KYC regulations, intermediaries are required to obtain which of the following from client? Is it proof of address? Is it proof of identity? Is it both proof of address and proof of identity? Or is it any one of the two, either the proof of address or the proof of identity? Team A.
C, both A and B.
So you need proof of address as well as identity. आप कौन हो और कहाँ पे रहते हो? 10 points to team A. Very, very nice. KYC is essentially know your customer, and it is one of the chief weapons that we have to fight against money laundering and a host of other unsavory practices. 10 points to team A. Team B, your question. What are those bonds called that are issued by state governments in India to finance their capital expenditure? So state governments financing capital expenditure by issuing bonds. What are these bonds called? Are they called gilt-edged securities? Are they called municipal bonds? Are they called GOI securities? Or are they called SDLs, State Development Loans? Team B.
Sir, B, municipal bonds.
B, municipal bonds. If you see the question, it says state governments to finance capital expenditure. Capital expenditure is typically for developing something. State development loans is what I was looking for. But no worries, no negatives. Maybe in the next multiple choice question that comes your way, you will fetch 10 points. But for now, Northeastern Hill University, Meghalaya, C, your question. Which of the following is not considered an instrument of the Indian money market? And these are your options. Is it CPs or commercial papers? Is it tri-party repo deals? Is it CDs, certificates of deposit? Or is it STBs, sovereign gold bonds? Team C.
Option B, tri-party repo rates.
Sorry, option B, tri-party repo deals. It's actually sovereign gold bonds. They are not a part of the money market. They're long-term investment products which are linked to gold. They're issued by the government and they're not related to short-term money requirements. No worries. Team D, Don Bosco from Itanagar. Here's your question. What is the primary purpose of something called the WIM, when issued market, in the government securities trading in India? And these are your options. Is it price allocation? Is it price discovery? Is it price settlement? Or is it price fixation? Team D.
Option C, price settlement.
Option C, price settlement. It is actually option B, price discovery. That is what it is used for. It enables participants to discover the price of a new government security before the formal issuance happens, so that there is more transparency and price formation is more efficient. 3 no scores in a row. Let's see if Assam Science and Technology University can break that. Team E, here's your question. What of these defines something called a multiple price auction? And these are your options. Is it when the winner of the auction pays a weighted average price? Is it when the winner pays the lowest price? Is it when each successful bidder pays the exact bid price that they have bid? Or is it when winners pay a single cutoff price? Team E.
D, option D, winners pay a single cutoff price.
The multiple price auction is actually a very weird auction in which no matter who wins, each successful bidder pays the exact bid price that they have bid. It is also called a discriminatory auction, and they have, instead of winning bidders, all winning bidders they don't pay a uniform cutoff, right? No points. Your Heart Engineering College, please break the jinx. 4 in a row so far. Team F, your question. Which technical analysis indicator is most commonly used to identify overbought or oversold market conditions? And these are your options. Is it Bollinger Bands? Is it stochastic oscillator or stochastic oscillator? Is it the MACD? Or is it the relative strength index, RSI? Team F.
Option A, Bollinger Bands.
It's not Bollinger Bands, it's the one next to option C. It's B, RSI, Relative Strength Index. It is widely used by traders and analysts to determine overbought or oversold conditions in markets. Team A, your question. Which investment strategy involves the manager taking only buy positions in selected stocks with zero short selling? And these are your options. Is it something called a market neutral strategy? Is it a long only strategy? Is it a global macro strategy? Or is it a long short strategy? Team A.
Option B, long only strategy.
And they pick up 10. Very nice answering. It's called a long only strategy. It entails investing exclusively by buying stocks, avoiding any short selling position. 10 points to team A, who look good and solid so far. Tripura University, your question. Which regulatory authority delegates the responsibility of issuing international securities identification numbers, or ISIN as they are called, to NSDL? And these are your options. Is it the Ministry of Finance? Is it the IRDAI? Is it SEBI itself? Or is it the Reserve Bank of India? Team B.
Option C, SEBI.
Option C, SEBI. When in doubt, stay with SEBI. It is one of the lesser known functions of the Securities and Exchange Board of India. It authorizes NSDL to issue ISINs for securities traded in India. And each of these will have a unique ISIN. That is why it is so important that the issue of ISINs is regulated. 10 points to team B for Bravo. The next question goes to team C. How do interest rates on bonds generally compare for bonds with higher credit ratings as relative to those with lower credit rating? Are the interest rates on higher credit rating bonds higher? Are they lower than those with lower credit ratings? Are they fixed or are they variable? They can go either way. Team C. This is question number 9.
Option B, lower.
Because when you have a higher credit rating, you are a more solid bond. So you don't really have to say that we are taking risks and giving you more return. 10 points. They open their account as well. Bonds with higher credit ratings typically offer lower interest rate because there is less credit risk. 10 points to team C. For Charlie, team D. Don Bosco, your question. Which pair, and I will show you 4 pairs, which of these best represents the classification of equity capital issues based on their method of issue? Is it fixed price offer and book building offer? Is it rights issue and bonus issue? Is it public offer versus private placement? Or is it qualified institutional placement, QIP, and preferential issue? Team D. Very logical, so think coolly and give me an answer. Classification of equity capital issues into 2 categories based on their method of issue. Team D. Something that is opposite should be your clue. Team D. 5 more seconds.
Option B, right issues and bonus issue.
It's the one next to it. I was saying exactly equal and opposite. Public offer and private placement is what I was looking for. But no worries, lots of questions left in the quiz. Assam Science and Technology University, your question. Which type of share, and I will show you 4 options, entitles the holder to receive fixed dividends prior to any dividend distribution to the rest of the ordinary shareholders? Is it equity shares? Is it debentures? Is it preference shares? Or is it convertible bond? Team E. Again, a very, very logical answer. Receiving fixed dividends before anybody else receives it. Team E.
Is it option B, debenture?
What is it called when you are given something before everybody else? The giver is giving you what?
Preference.
Giving your preference, right? Can't give you points. Preference share is what I was looking for. They have priority over ordinary shareholders. I will always try and push you in the direction of the answer. provided you are listening to the clues. Team F, your question, the last multiple choice question of this semi-final. Which type of index reflects the performance of a basket of securities, including capital gains and all dividends received? Is it a price return index? Is it a total return index? Is it the dividend return index? Or is it the yield return index? Team F. Lots of clues. A basket of securities includes capital gains and all the dividends received. Team F.
Option B, total return index.
That's the sum total of everything. 10 points. Very, very nice. 10 points to Team F. That brings us to the end of the first round. We will ask you audience questions in the fourth semi-final, provided the teams cooperate and we can pick up some speed. We are about 15 minutes behind time, so let's move. Thank you. Moving on quickly to the scores whenever you are ready. Oh, lovely. We have two teams which are yet to open their account. That's D and E. Three teams are on 10, which means they answered one question each. That's B, C, and F. But answering both their multiple choice questions correctly is Team A with 20 points. Round of applause for all 6 teams. And let's move into round 2. Can we go back to the quiz PPT? Thank you. Round 2 is all about images and visuals. There will be a photo. It could be a person, a building, a currency note, a book cover, even sometimes a product or a brand or a logo, and there will be a question next to it. We will begin with Team A and go clockwise. 30 seconds of thinking time to the direct team. 0 thinking time if it passes, but the number of points that you get for a correct answer stays the same. Plus 15 if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong. So please feel free to guess. If your guess is bad enough, I'll give you a chocolate. I can't give you points, right? But don't say pass. We'll begin with Team A. Here's your question. Blank, blank strategy. And the cover itself is a huge clue. In fact, I would say it's a giveaway thing. The length of the 2 blanks is indicative of the word hidden behind it. This global bestseller, named by Fast Company as one of the most influential leadership books and translated into more than 45 languages, challenges traditional competitive strategies by promoting the creation of untapped market spaces, which the author calls blank blank. That S is plural. For lasting success. What 2-word phrase is this, Team A? And you can literally see the answer on that cover. Blocking a clue? Okay. Team A. Sometimes I get carried away trying to clue teams into points, right? But good blocking. Team A. 10 more seconds. Oh, lovely. These screens have come back as well.
Open seas.
Can you repeat that?
Open seas.
Open seas. Nice. Hard-working guess, but not correct. Passes to B. They said open seas. Pass question, so I need to push you, Team B. I can't give you more time.
Fast forward.
Fast forward. Passes to C.
Blue ocean.
Blue ocean will get them points. This is the blue ocean strategy, and as opposed to red oceans, where there is a lot of competition and people literally killing each other, blue ocean is you make your own new market and you become a leader there. That is what Team C is trying to do in the quiz. Team D, so 15 points to C for Charlie, my scorer. 15 points to Team C. Mohikshit, 15 points to Team C for Charlie. Team D, your question. Though Airtel was the first to launch this service, this is the first Indian postage stamp to honor a provider of such services. Exactly what entity or service is this? So I'm looking for a two-word answer. Team D, you're blocking a clue. Team D. Team D, I'm so sorry, I have sandwiched you in between two teams for blocking clues left, right, and center. So all yours. What is this service or entity?
Postal service.
Postal services. Not really. In that case, I wouldn't have left India Post unblanked. Passes to E.
Payments bank.
Payments bank. All right. 15 points to Team E. Payments bank is correct. The very first Indian payments bank was the Airtel Payments Bank when they launched a pilot project in Rajasthan. But the India Post Payments Bank is where the grassroots movement is. 15 points to Team E for Echo. Jorhat Engineering College, your question. Which organization, headquartered in Manila in the Philippines, established in 1956 and admitting members from the UN Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, as well as non-regional developed countries, grew from 31 when it was established to 69 by 2019, and it was commemorated by this India Post stamp released in 1990. Team F. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Everybody agrees to a clue? It is a bank. Team F. So bank is one of the words in its name. It is a bank. Team F. And I have blanked out the name with those red boxes. 10 seconds more. Team F.
Is it the World Bank?
World Bank. No. World Bank was established way before 1966. Passes to A.
Rural Bank.
Rural Bank. Passes to B. Pass question. I have to rush you a little bit. I'm so sorry. No. Passes to C.
Asian Bank.
Asian Bank. Passes to D.
Pass.
Passes to E. It was F's question, right? Passes to E.
Is it HSBC?
Is it?
Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank.
HSBC.
HSBC.
Not the HSBC. You are very close, but there is no Asian or Asia Bank. There is an Asia Development Bank or the ADB. So no points because it's a proper noun. No points, but a good guess by them. Asia Development Bank. That's the old logo with that V, and this is how the new modern logo looks. Nobody gets points, but the next question goes back to Team F. This IIM Ahmedabad alumnus and finance educator with more than 4 lakh people following him on social media offers courses and insights to help beginners navigate stock trading and investment planning. What is his name? Team F.
Is it Kaushik Basu?
Not Kaushik Basu. Kaushik Basu is a much older gentleman. Passes to A.
Pass.
Passes to B. Passes to C.
Pass.
Not taking a guess. D.
Pass.
All right. Going across to Assam Science and Technology University.
Pranjal Kamra.
Sorry?
Pranjal Kamra.
Pranjal Kamra. No, anybody in the audience for an NISM mug? Let's get you a mic. He will get a mug if they guessed it, right? Your name, college name, and answer.
My name is Zawed from Nilong Holvi College, Manipur. Baharun Malhotra.
Sorry?
Baharun Malhotra answer.
Beautiful. Give him a round of applause. This is Varun Malhotra. Very, very nice. You get a mug from NISM. Hopefully your morning cup of tea. Assam is famous for it. You get the mug. You got 2 questions in succession. So the third will now go ahead. Team A, your question. This coin was launched to commemorate the 100th anniversary of which bank, whose main building is shown on the reverse of this coin. All around the coin you can see that white, that is where I have blanked out the name of the bank. Which bank is this? This was a special 100 rupee special edition coin to commemorate 100 years of this very, very famous bank. Which bank? Team A. Not many banks have that kind of history. If your guess is right, you pick up 15 points. Team A.
Reserve Bank of India.
Reserve Bank of India. We will get to 100 years one day, but not yet. Team B. RBI is at 75-ish, right? Team B. Pass question, need to push you? Pass is to C.
State Bank of India.
Will fetch you 15 points. This is the State Bank of India. That is their main branch at Fort in Mumbai. 15 points to C for Charlie. The next question, which is question number 6, goes to team D. Quite literally, what you see on screen, which is circled, is your answer. So if you can tell me what you see on screen, that empty space in between the two candlesticks is your answer. This type of pattern is spotted when stock trading halts due to a break. Break is in italics, so it's the clue. Think of other words for break. And again, when markets reopen, the stock is either at a higher or a lower price due to positive or negative news or sentiment. So when the market closes or halts, you are at say 100. In between, either good news or bad news means that when the market reopens, you don't start from 100. You are either at 120 or 125 or you are at 80 or 75. So there is a break in between that candlestick. The 4 most common types of this kind of chart are breakaway, common, continuation and exhaustion. What is this type of a chart pattern called? The clue is, it is a break, another word for a break, and quite literally what you see in between those two candlesticks. Team D. Think of nice common English words for empty space, break. Audience is telling me we are blocking clues. That is it, what it has come to. NFLQ is so good, the audience is telling the quizmaster to block clues. Hats off to you guys, very, very nice. Team D, right? Yeah, team D. 5 more seconds.
Breakaway.
Sorry?
Breakaway.
Breakaway. No? Pass, you said breakaway, right?
Breakaway stop.
Alright, passes to E. Pass question, can't give you time now.
Is it void?
Void.
Void.
Nice guess, they are thinking. Passes to F.
Candlestick pattern.
Sorry?
Candlestick.
Not really. This is a certain kind of a candlestick chart. Passes to A.
Gap break.
Gap is what I was looking for. Superb answering. 15 points to team A. They are called gaps. Gap patterns. 15 points to A. That was a good answer. That brings us to the end of round number 2. Let's take a look at the scores. I will ask you at least 2 more audience questions in this semi-final at the end of the 4th round. Alright, let's take a look at the scores. Early days, 40 to team C, who's leading. Team A not far behind on 35. Then we have 15 to team E, a bunch of 10s to B and F, and team D is yet to open their account. But this is where the fun begins, because now we are playing jumbled word. Let's show you round number 3. Can we go to the quiz presentation? Thank you. Round 3 is jumbled words. They are completely on the buzzer. 2 strikes, both on the same cycle. Plus 15, minus 15, plus 10 and minus 10. I will call out the team who will answer. If you answer out of turn, even though your answer is right, I'll give you a minus 10. So wait for me to answer. But the moment I call out your team number, I need an answer immediate, right? You don't have to wait for me to finish reading out the question. You can buzz the moment it comes up on screen. Let us test your buzzers before the bloodbath begins. Team A, B, C, D, E, and F. Alright? A quick rule of thumb to all of you guys. You don't necessarily have to know the funda in the clue. A lot of times, if you are good at word play and jumbled words, you can just solve it based on the jumble itself, right? Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 1 coming up now. Prolonged inactivity or slowdown is called this. A buzz from team C into the mic.
Stagnation.
Stagnation. Lovely answering. 20 points to team C. Sorry, we are at 15, right? Plus 15 minus 15. Plus 15 to team C. For Charlie, I get carried away sometimes. Plus 15 to team C. A had it as well, but they were second. Stagnation. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 2. Offsetting claims or obligation is called what? It is obviously a gerund, an ing word. What is it called when you are kind of taking, all right, team C, into the mic?
Netting.
Netting will fetch you 15. Very, very nice. I don't know whether they knew the funda or not, but they trusted their English. Plus 15 to team C. Netting is what I was looking for. Next question. Question number 3 on your screen. A type of option. So you have many types of options. This is one type of an option. Taking a guess. 5 more seconds before I close buzzes. Think of all these countries like Denmark, England, France, Germany. Oh, all right, team C, into the mic.
European.
Plus 15. European option is correct. 3 15s in a row to team C for Charlie. European is correct. Next question is question number 4 on your screens now. Transfer of securities in trading is called what? What is it that happens at the end of a certain fixed period? If somebody has purchased securities, this needs to be done to them. What is it called when you give something to somebody? Not just securities, Amazon does it as well. Team C.
Yielder.
Quickly, please.
Yielder.
Dealer. That's a minus 15 to team C for Charlie. A buzzed as well. Plus 10, minus 10.
Delivery.
Delivery will get them plus 10. Plus 10 to team A. Minus 15 to team C. Delivery is what I was looking for. Fingers on your buzzers. We have question number 5 coming up now. Financial platform for buying and selling shares C.
Capital market.
Plus 15, they claw back what they lost. Capital market is plus 15 to team C for Charlie. Last question, question number 6 coming up now. Defender in takeover situation. We read about the poison pill strategy in hostile takeovers. This is when somebody completely unrelated, team F.
White knight.
Plus 15, lovely answering. White knight is correct. This is when completely unrelated entity or person rides in to save your company. They're called a white knight. Plus 15 to team F. That brings us to the end of round 3. Let's take a look at the score. One team is in shouting distance of 100. Northeastern Hill University Shillong on 85. If they had not picked up that negative, they would have been on 100. Will that matter when the top 3 prizes come into play? I don't know. But for now, they're leading with 85. 40 points behind them. 45 to team A, 25 to F, 15 to E, 10 to B, and D are yet to open their account. These are your scores at the end of more than half of the quiz. 2 more rounds to go. Let's take a look at round number 4. Please flip the presentation. Yeah, thank you. Round number 4 is all about slogans, taglines, and quotations. We will now begin with team F and go anti-clockwise. Plus 20 for a correct answer. No negatives if you get it wrong. 30 seconds of thinking time for a direct, no thinking time for a pass. There are no negatives, so please feel free to guess. I will give some clues provided nobody blocks. All right? And by nobody, I mean the teams on stage, not all you brilliant people in the audience. Okay? So don't sledge me. All right? Team F, if you're ready, question number 1. Seth Klarman, the famous thinker and writer, said, investing is the intersection or meeting point of blank and blank. What two words are these? They are both the names of streams of study or study disciplines that you can do in college. One related to money, the other related to emotion. Team F. I need both correct for 20 points. Team F.
Finance and management.
Finance and
Management.
businessman. No? Passes to
Management.
Management.
management. Finance and management. No, neither of those. Passes to E. I said one related to money, the other related to emotions. Team E.
Economics and psychology.
Economics and psychology. Beautiful pickup on the clue. Economics and psychology. 20 points to Team E. Investing is the intersection of economics and psychology. Beautiful words to live by. Thank you. Team D, your question. My team, scoring team, 20 points to Team E for Echo. Okay? Don Bosco College, Itanagar, here's your question. If you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't think about owning it even for 10 minutes. Team D, who said this?
Warren Buffett.
20 points. Without thinking, Warren Buffett is right. 20 points to Team D. They pick up a good, valuable score right now. Let's see if Northeastern, the leaders, can go past 100. This is 85 plus 20 is 105. But let's see what their question is. Most investors want to do blank what they should have done blank. Lawrence Summers, 2 words. One relating to the present, the other related to the past. What am I talking about?
Today and yesterday.
Plus 20. Today and yesterday is correct. And again, these are questions, sure, they are worth points and prize money, but such beautiful words when you are trying to be a budding investor or a wealth manager. Most investors want to do today what they should have done yesterday. So if you want to be ahead of the curve, you need to think and start doing things yesterday, right? 20 points to Team C, which puts them the first team past a century in this semi-final. Tripura University, your question. Industrial countries' central bankers know that monetary policy cannot substitute for structural reforms and elevate growth potential. This is a quotation, very, very thoughtful speech given by one of India's foremost governors of the Reserve Bank of India, whose quote, Team B. "15 seconds more. I have narrowed down your field to governors of the Reserve Bank, Team B, which is still the 24 strong list. So, Team B. All right, last 5 seconds, then I need to pass. Take a guess. Why don't say pass? I don't like team saying pass. Take a guess, random guess. Say C.D. Deshmukh if you want, but say it. First governor of the Reserve Bank of India, but yeah, Team B. No? Passes to A.
Shaktikanta Das.
Shaktikanta Das. Nice guess, but no Team F.
Raghuram Rajan.
Dr. Raghuram Rajan will fetch you points. 20 points to Team F. Dr. Raghuram Rajan, of course, famous for saying, I am Raghuram Rajan and I do what I do. 20 points to Team F. The next question is question number 5 to Team E. The intrinsic value of an asset is determined by the blank that you expect that asset to generate over its life and how uncertain you feel about these blank. Both sets of blanks are the same 2-word phrase, that S is just the plural part. Aswad Damodran, very, very prominent figure in investing and thinking about investment. What two-word term has been blanked from both places? Something that is very, very important to the liquidity of a business. Team E. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Both those words are 4 letters long. Other than the S, okay? Ignore the S. 4 letters and 4 letters. Team E. And I gave a clue by saying something that is integral to the liquidity of a business. Team E. Ten more seconds. Team E. Two-word answer. Both words are 4 letters long. Yes, I need an answer now. Team E.
Pass.
Passes to D. Don Bosco, Itanagar.
Cash flow.
Passes to C.
Cash flow.
Cash flows will fetch them 20. Cash flows at both. Aswat Damodaran says liquidity is about having cash at hand, right? I couldn't give an easier clue than that. 20 points to team C. Shillong is making a move towards Mumbai, which is the national finals. But let us see what will happen when we go to B with the last question, question number 6. The goal is holistic and multi-dimensional growth. Okay, let me step back. Bahumukha Vikaso Gantavya, which is the tagline of an educational institution, which is one of the places where many of us young Indians like to go. Which very, very famous management institution in the eastern part of India has this motto? Team B. And by eastern, I mean large eastern, okay? Don't just look at northeastern. Team B. Which management institute? Team B.
IIM Kolkata.
Sorry, go ahead.
IIM Kolkata.
IIM Kolkata. Nice guess, but no. By the way, they still call themselves IIMC, okay? Calcutta, not Kolkata. Passes to A. Pass question. Need to rush you?
Pass.
Passes to F.
I am Ahmedabad.
IIM Ahmedabad is exactly opposite geographically. It's west, right? Passes to E. I said east. Passes to E.
I am Shillong.
IIM Shillong. I said don't just think northeast. Larger east. Team D. Pass question. Need to rush you?
Pass.
Passes to C.
XLRI.
Not XLRI. Audience for a chocolate. Right at the back in the red shirt. Let's get you a mic. I have been guilty of pushing it along without audience questions. This is my prayashit. Your name, college name and the answer.
Hi, my name is Shorudit from
Okay.
Tripura Institution of Technology.
Okay, and what is the answer?
I am Ranchi.
IIM Ranchi. Please give him one chocolate and an NISM mug, both. Round of applause for him. Very, very nice. One chocolate, one mug for you. I hope it makes you happy when you go back home. For now, IIM Ranchi is what I was looking for. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of 4 rounds. 12 more questions to go. The top 2 teams go through and the third or the fourth can go through if your score is high enough. Let's see the score. Lovely. Northeastern Hill University Shillong at 125. Remember, only 50 points separate them from the leaders as of now, which is 175 for the top prize in the region. Behind them, 45 at both ends of the table. 45 to A, 45 to F, 35 to E, 20 to D, and 10 to the team at table number B, which is Tripura University. These are your scores with just 12 questions to go. Let's show you the rules for the last round. Nice. Round number 5, questions which have got no options, but they have got answers which are in your minds. The first 6 questions we will begin with team A and go clockwise. No buzzers, no negatives, 30 seconds on the direct, no time on the pass, plus 25 if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong, so please feel free to guess. The last 6 are completely on the buzzer, but we will come to that madness at the end of 6 questions. Team A, if you're ready, first question, 30 seconds.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is the first round also based on buzzer or?
The first is not on the buzzer. The first 6 are just infinite bounce passes. Good, you asked me. That's how competitive they are. They're like, wo 175 hum tod ke hi rahenge. No worries. Let's see, Team A, your question. What two short opposing adjectives, so they are English words, are used to contrast between strong, globally traded currencies compared to the weak and volatile globally traded currencies? Team A. Think of an adjective associated with strong and think of an adjective associated with weak. Team A. Other teams, keep your guesses ready. And I need both words correct if you want points. So if you get one of the words, it's very difficult to get the other one wrong because it's the English antonym of that word. Team A. 5 more seconds. It's called blank currency versus blank currency. Just fill in the blank.
Stable currency and unstable currency.
Sorry?
Stable and unstable.
I didn't. Oh, stable and unstable. Passes to B. Strong and soft. Team B. Strong currencies, weak currencies. What two words can replace? Team B. Pass question. Can't give you time. Sorry. Passes to C.
Strong and weak.
Sorry. Strong and weak. No. Passes to D.
Fixed and flexible.
Fixed and flexible. Passes to E.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor. No. Passes to F. Quickly. Pass question. Take a guess.
Pass.
Passes to the audience. Anybody? Yes. Shout out. I'll give you a chocolate anyways. Hard and soft. Give the lady a chocolate. These are hard currencies and soft currencies. Nobody gets points. But the good thing is, Team A, you get the next question as well. Founded in 1943 in Kolkata by G.D. Birla during the Quit India movement, which bank was established as a commercial bank? That's a big clue. And with Indian capital and Indian management, it is now a major nationalized bank. Team A.
Imperial Bank of India. Of Bengal.
Imperial Bank of India. Passes to B. There was a huge clue in the question which you missed. Team B. Pass question, so I need to rush you. 3, 2, and 1. Team C.
UCO Bank.
Why? What gave you a clue?
Because it's headquartered in Kolkata.
Because headquartered in Kolkata. What does the UCO stand for?
Yeah, not
The
really.
commercial bank is United Commercial Bank. 25 to them. They go within 25 points of that first spot. UCO Bank is nothing but the United Commercial Bank. 25 to Team C for Charlie. Don Bosco Itanagar, your question. Which term? I'm looking for an English term. And this is a 4-word term, 5-word term. It describes the economic concept where shared resources are overused and depleted because individual users act in their own selfish self-interest rather than considering everybody's common good. Team D. I will tell you, it is a 5-word phrase. 5-word phrase. I'll give you the non-important words. You give me the 2 important words. It's called the blank of the blank. Just give me the 2 blank. The blank of the blank. What do you say? Sorry?
Both blanks are required.
No, both blanks are required. They are not the same. One of the blanks is one type of something that Shakespeare wrote. The other blank is the nickname given to one of the houses of the British Parliament. This is for Team D. Yes.
Free rider.
Sorry?
Free rider.
Can you be a little louder?
Free rider.
I can't. What did he say?
Free rider.
Oh, field on writer, you said. Free and writer. No? Passes to E. I said one is a type of thing that Shakespeare wrote. The other is a nickname given to one of the houses of the British Parliament. Team E.
The place of the, I don't know the next.
No, the place of the blank. Team F.
The Hamlet of the Commons.
The Hamlet of the Commons. That's a nice guess. I will come back to you maybe, but passes to A. They were so very close because of something. I'll tell you later. Team A. They said the Hamlet of the Commons. Let me
Hamlet of the
sweeten it
rich.
for you. If nobody else gets it, I'm going to give you half points. Team A.
The Hamlet of the rich.
The Hamlet of the rich passes to B. C is waiting. Wait, C. Team B. Pass question. Passes to C.
Merchant of the Commons.
The Merchant of the Commons. No, it was D's question. I'm going to use my discretion and give 10 points to Team F. Audience, somebody who does, yes, the boy in the black tech shirt. Let's get him a mic. All right, forget the mic. Your name, college name, and the answer. Yeah, I said forget the mic. Tell me your name, college name, and answer. Hamlet is a tragedy, right? The tragedy of the commons. Give him a mug, please. 10 points to Team F. I can't not give them points. 10 points to Team F. And the fourth question to Team. This is the tragedy of the commons. They really worked out the commons nicely. Team A, your question. Which benefit scheme was introduced in the US in the 1950s and later adopted by Indian companies and companies around the world? Indian companies like Wipro and Infosys in the 1990s, so that their workers would be incentivized to work more and more productively. Team A, it was first seen in the US, and in India, Wipro and Infosys were the first few companies to do it. Team A. And it is a benefit. Team A.
Employees Provident Fund.
EPF, Employee Provident Fund, passes to B. Pass question. Don't let them get to 175.
Overtime pay.
Wait, please. Not give it. Pass it. Passes to C.
Overtime pay.
Overtime
pay.
Overtime, not overtime. I thought you had it. Passes to D.
Pension.
Pension. Passes to E.
Is it dearness allowance?
Not DA. Passes to F.
Bonus.
Not bonus either. It was your question, right? Shout out, please, for a chocolate. No, employee stock options. ESOPs is correct. Give him a round of applause. ESOPs, and give him a chocolate as well. Please put your hand up until a chocolate comes your way. Team A, you got only one question right. Your second question. What economic measure is calculated by dividing nominal GDP by real GDP and multiplying it by 100? It is used to adjust for inflation and overall price level changes in an economy. I am looking for a term, a two-word term. The first word is GDP. I just want the second. Team A. And I'll give you, if all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. The second word is something that would make it appear like the air is going out of the tires of the economy. Team A. The clue that I gave was that the second is GDP blank. That blank would make it seem like air going out of the tires of the economy. Team A. Think of a nice English word for that big sentence which I just said. Team A. One word. Team A. 5 seconds more. All right. I need an answer now.
GDP flow.
Sorry?
Gross domestic flow.
Not really. Passes to B.
GDP deflator.
Beautiful! GDP deflator. They have been quiet for so long, but they come up with a cracker of an answer. One of the answers of the day, GDP deflator. 25 points to Team B. Very, very nice. The last question before the buzzers to Team C. The Maastricht Treaty was signed in 1992 and enacted in 1993. It laid the groundwork pressing for political and economic integration of a certain area. What other major economic outcome did it lead to? Team C. And remember, this is a question about money. Team C. I'll make it simple. What was introduced as a result of the Maastricht Treaty? Team C. I said I'll make it simple. One, I already told you it's something to do with money. What was introduced as a result of the Maastricht Treaty? Team C. 5 more seconds.
Erasure of border between European nations.
Sorry?
Erasure of border between European nations, especially the EU.
What between European currencies? I need one answer. What was introduced?
Single currency, euro.
Euro is what I'm looking for. That's the only answer that I would have accepted. They said integration into a single currency of all the European currencies instead of just saying euro. 25 to Team C, which puts them at 175 by my calculation, tying them for the top spot. Right now, Team D, sorry, this is question number 6. So we come to the tiebreakers, as they call it, not tiebreakers, buzzers. 6 questions, all on the buzzer. I'll give some clue before the question. Plus 25, minus 25, plus 15, minus 15. At the end of 9 questions, we give them the scores. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for a very, very simple answer, and it was first introduced by the brand that you will see on screen. All right? Question number 1 on your buzzers. Here it comes. What innovation, first installed in the late 1960s and popularly known as a hole in the wall, revolutionized the banking industry by allowing customers touch points outside traditional bank branches or hours? Think of what it is that all of us use commonly that looks like a hole in the wall. Buzz from A into the mic, into the mic. ATMs will get them plus 25. ATM looks like a hole in the wall. Barclays was the first to introduce an ATM. Plus 25 to Team A. Next question. I'm looking for a one-word answer, which is a category applied to company. All right? Question coming up on your screens. Now, an enterprise in India has an investment of up to Team A.
Micro.
Plus 25 again. Micro. 50 points in a row. Micro in the MSME categories. 25 to Team A. Resetting the buzzers. Question number 9. I'm looking for the name of a position or a post. A position or a post. So, for example, if the answer is Prime Minister of India, if you say Narendra Modi, you don't get points. Get it? I need Prime Minister of India. All right? Fingers on your buzzers. Coming up now. Which common senior government position? Team C. Quickly, please.
Governor of the RBI.
Minus 25 to Team C. The next was Team F.
Chief Economist.
Chief Economic Advisor will give it to you. Plus 15 to Team F. Minus 25 to Team C. They are kicking themselves because they are now back, not at the top spot. Did you get that scorer? Plus 25 to C. Sorry, minus 25 to C. Plus 15 to F. Just a minute. Okay. Chief Economic Advisor of India. Usually the World Bank and IMF have chief economists, but that's fair. Are you okay? Perfect. Moving on. Let's show you the score. 150. They would have been at 175. They're at 150. So the 175 can rest a little easy. 95 to A. 70 to F. Very, very nice. F is within one answer of going to second spot. 2 35s and a 20. Let's move on to the last 3 questions. Question number 10. Please flip the presentation. Thank you. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for the name of a collective body. I'm looking for the name of a collective body. So it's not like one thing, it's a joint collection of some. All right? Question coming up now. The group of 7 major advanced economies, team A into the mic, quickly please.
G7.
Minus 25 to team A, team C. Quickly. 3, 2, and 1. What's your answer?
NATO.
Minus 15. Minus 25 to A, minus 15 to C. What is the name of this expanded group? G7 is not the expanded group. If you expand 7, you would logically reach to what number? Sorry, what? Screen is not. No worries. You can see these screens, right? Look at these. So this is G20, not G7. I was looking for the expanded group. Scorer, I hope you got that. Minus 25 to A, minus 15 to C. Let's move. Last 2 questions. I'm looking for the name of a geographical location or state in the USA. Okay? A state in the USA. Question coming up now. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett is nicknamed the Oracle of Blank for his long-term value investing. Team E.
Nebraska.
Nebraska is next door, but that's a minus 25 to team E. All right, I'll tell you what, because you are in the vicinity, I'll give you points if you give me the right answer, because the state is correct, but I need the blank.
Omaha.
Plus 25. I went wrong by saying I need a US state. They were actually right because they knew Omaha, they went to the state in which Omaha is. I should have said state in a city in a capital. Plus 25 to team E. Oracle of Omaha is correct. Omaha is the city, Nebraska is the state. Plus 25 to E, which brings us to the very last question of the finals, the semi-final number 3. Fingers on your buzzers. Coming up now. Which major financial scandal? Team 6 into the mic.
Harshad Mehta scam.
Plus 25. Very, very nice. This is the Harshad Mehta scam. A quick 2 minutes to update the scores and we will tell you the 2 teams who have qualified. The last 6 teams, please be ready. Let's have a round of applause for the team from Don Bosco College, Itanagar. 20 to them. Let's give them a round of applause. 35 to Tripura University, Agartala. 60 to the team at E, Assam Science and Technology University, Guwahati. 10 points ahead is team A, Assam Don Bosco University with 70. Qualifying into the national finals as team number 2 with 95. On the back of that answer, Jorhat Engineering College, Bamungaon with 95. They will be sad, not because they qualified, but because for those 2 negatives, they would have been sitting on a regional top spot. But congratulations to Team C. Northeastern Hill University, Shillong with 135 qualifies as well. You can carry on down, all of you.